So I'm going to show you how quick it is to trade a match on the simulator to test the strategy compared to if you were to test the strategy on a real live match. On a real live match, you'd have to wait for the match to actually kick off. You'd have to make sure it fits the criteria. Then you would get involved. You'd have to wait for the match to finish, which could take all around 2 hours altogether. Now, on the simulator, let's just say we want to test the strategy. We can do this in seconds, really. So let's just say we want to test a strategy where we're going to lay the winning team. So we got this match from the database, from the Serie A, and we just click on next goal, and then we can see who takes the lead, and then we can immediately lay that winning team, and then we'll get that bet into the market to lay them. So it is Sassuolo take the lead. They go into 1.37. We're just going to lay them with £100 stake, and then that's in the market. And then from there, we will just press next goal again and see what happens. So there we have it, 36 minutes on the clock. We get the equalizer, and then we can press the cash out, lock in the profit, and then it's pretty much done. And we've tested our strategy, and we've done that very, very quickly. I mean, in real life, that would have taken you at least 36 minutes from kickoff to get into that position. But we've done it here within, well, that was around 45 seconds, really, if you want to go and time it. So anyway, that should now all be locked in. And then from there, you can then simulate another match, test your strategy again and again and again. And we've also got a feature where we could save your profit and loss. And let me just quickly show you that. So in the end, this match finished 4-1 to Sassuolo. But we can save that little profit into our strategy center. And this could be a strategy that we're testing if it's a lay the winning team strategy. And it will get locked in to our strategy center, as you can see there. And then we head over to our tracker, and it should be, and that's now popped up. And so what you would do from there, you might want to make notes about your strategy, the rules behind your strategy, just so you don't forget. And then you would just repeat it again and again, and it will rack up the profit and loss. And you're going to very, very quickly see whether it's a profitable strategy or not. Then you can tweak it, you can optimize it, you can run your own tests, and so on and so on. So surely you can, sorry, wrong tab there, but surely you can see the advantage of doing this, because that would be one match we just traded within 1 minute. In real life, to get that full result, 2 hours. Then we could trade another match within 1 minute, and then another, and we could have possibly 100 matches traded within 100 minutes. Whereas if you were to do that in real life, on the real life market, it's 100 times by 2 hours, 200 hours. That's days, right? So I'm sure you can see the advantage of why you'd want to use the football trading simulator to test your strategies. And if you can't see the advantage of that, I don't know what else to say, really. But anyway, it's a really, really great piece of kit. And let me just while you're here, I just want to show you that we can simulate a random match and then bring up that match again. And this brings up a match from the Czech Republic. And if we were interested in trading that, if that fit our criteria, we could get involved in that. Press it again, brings up a match from the Spanish Segunda. And if we wanted to trade that, we could trade that again. And we got the Dutch second tier, I believe that is. The J2 League is in here as well. So you can see it'll just bring up loads of random matches, and if they fit what we're looking for, we can trade them. On this version of the simulator, you have the match odds, you have the goals markets as well, over and under 0.5, all the way up to the 6.5 market also. So as said, it's a great bit of kit. But of course, there is a lot more to it, because it's not just this simulator. There are other simulators included as well, or available for you. So let me show you more about that right now. And so just to quickly show you, in the deluxe package, you would get this simulator, which has the match odds and all the goal markets. So if you want to save a bit of money, this would be the lower tier package to get. And if you are only really interested in building strategies for the match odds markets and the goals markets, then this might be what you're looking for. Okay. But if you want more, then we also have this in the upper tier package, and this would be the Super Sim included. And in the upper tier package, you do get the Super Sim, and you also get the deluxe version as well. So you do get both. But in the Super Sim, you pretty much are going to get all the markets that you need, okay, which includes the correct score market. And if we scroll all the way down, it also includes the first half match odds and the first half goal markets as well, and the over and under all the way up to 6.5. So yeah, great piece of kit. And so obviously if you are interested in building strategies for something like the correct score market, or furthermore a strategy which combines the match odds market with the correct score market, or the correct score market with the goals markets, then this is the thing that you need. Okay, so let me quickly show you the match setup screen with this one. So you've got quite a lot of options in this Super Sim. So, and to be honest, I don't even use half of these myself. So you've got obviously manual match. You could set up a particular match with a particular market, and then it will find a match in the database to simulate alongside it. You could look for different scenarios. So you could skip and find a match which is 0-0 at half time. Skip to that. You could go for an early goal scenario, a 1-0 or 0-1 after 15 minutes, and maybe use a strategy which you think takes advantage of when that happens. Similarly, home team or away team leading at half time. So if you wanted to try a leader strategy, then you could do that there. Similar for one team leading only by a single goal after 70 minutes. So you could try that out also. So we've got some scenarios in there for you to try. There's also custom score and time. So you could put in your own particular custom score. So if you want to look for 1-1 after 27 minutes, you could find matches which are 1-1 after 27 minutes. If that's your strategy idea for whatever reason, if it's a 4-0 at half time, you could look for that as well. You're not going to find many matches, but you could look for that if you've got a particular strategy. So yeah, there is a lot you can do in the Super Sim. And obviously this is the upper tier package. And if I just go back to the simulator screen, you'll see you're getting pretty much a whole market. And obviously the same thing again when you can track the strategy, the profit and loss with it, to see how profitable it is in the long term. So I know some people were wondering. So as mentioned, if you wanted to save some money, you could go for the lower tier package and it would get you this simulator, which covers match odds and goal markets. And I know some were totally fine with that because they were only interested in building strategies for those markets. But then I know some more than interested in just getting everything and trying everything out. Okay, so yeah, that you, as mentioned, when you get the Super Sim package, the Super Deluxe package, you do get this Super Sim. You do get this simulator as well. So you will get this if you did want to use just the match odds and the goals markets. The advantage of using just this simulator on its own, it probably works a little bit faster because there's less going on. So you are going to get this. So don't feel like if you get the Super Sim package, you're not going to get this also. You will definitely get this included. And for those who get the Super Sim package, you will also get these simulators available as a standalone. So you would get the first half market simulator. And as you can see, first half match odds, first half goal markets included in there. And also, let me just bring it up, the correct score simulator. So you could simulate the correct score market alongside the match odds market. Okay. Now you might be thinking, well, why would I need that when I've got the Super Sim and it's got everything on there? And our initial plan was to discontinue the first half simulator and the correct score simulator standalones. However, many did find it useful to, if they were just focusing on a particular market. So if you just want to build a strategy for the correct score market, you can cut out the noise and just use the standalone correct score simulator, similar for the first half market. And also it just runs much faster if you are on the standalone compared to if you're on the Super Sim. Because remember, if you're only focusing on the correct score market, then you can skip through the match really quickly. And if I just press this button just to quickly show you that the market will just move forward quickly. And then if you were on the Super Sim, well, it would be running a lot. Mainly because then all of the markets need to move, as you can see. So there's a lot going on. So if your strategy was just based on just the first half market and you just wanted to focus on that, you're still going to get the standalone as well. So it's a very, very good option to have. And as said, we were going to discontinue it, but we've realized actually it's very, very useful to have these simulators as standalones just to simulate that specific part of the market. And as said, you can get your answers much, much quicker than waiting around for real life matches. Okay, so as said, if you get that super deluxe package, you will get the super sim, you will get the first half and the correct score simulator. And let me just bring that up because I forgot to mention. See, there was a goal, and just to show you, it pretty much simulates the real life correct score market, and it will just move just like that. So very, very unique. Okay, so yeah, great package. Like I said, if you want to save money, you could get that lower tier package with just the match odds and just the goals markets. But if you want the full Monty, you see what you're getting in the super deluxe package with the super sim itself and all these standalone simulators. And so anyway, I've tried to summarize this the best I can, but there really, really is so much going on and so much included with this that we would be here all day on this video trying to show you. The best thing, if you do want more information about it all, click the link in the description, get on the waiting list, and you'll get all the information about everything that is included with the football trading simulator and everything that it can do. And for most people, if there's anything you're wondering, well, could it do that? Could it do this? It probably can, because very often people say, oh, I want the simulator to be able to test this strategy, and then what about this strategy? And we're like, yep, it could test that, it could test that, and it could test that one too. But anyway, best thing to do is click the link in the description, get on the waiting list. Around the time of putting out this video, we are hoping to make it available again very, very soon. It might even be available right now at the time the video is actually being published. But either way, you've got to be on that waiting list to get the email with further information. Like I said, there is the lower tier package, which will get you just the simulator deluxe for the match odds and the goal markets. But the super deluxe package is pretty much what you're seeing on the screen, where you're going to get the super sim, the standalones, strategy tracker, in-play analyzer, and a whole bunch more of other stuff that is going on. And I assume you've seen the other videos, but if you haven't and you're still thinking, what on earth is this football trading simulator thing about, you can create and test your own strategies, simulate thousands of real life markets. We actually have around 40,000 real markets in that database now. 40,000. Okay, and that's all there for you. It'll be on your computer. You don't even need to connect to Wi-Fi to use it. Definitely very good if you're ever flying somewhere, that's for sure. And of course, it includes over and under goal markets, correct score, first half markets. I mean, trying out strategies on the correct score market using the simulator is absolutely fascinating. And as said, you can sit and go at any point. You don't have to wait around for specific matches. You don't have to wait around for matches with liquidity in them. You can just go at any time of the day. And remember, the main idea, you're saving time because you can trade a whole match within less than a minute. Okay, what would normally take you 2 hours will take you less than a minute. And I'm sure you can see the advantage in that. You'll save money because you're not going to be using your real money to test these strategies out. And I'm sure we've all been there, testing out a strategy, thinking we've cracked it, and then something goes wrong, and then suddenly we've lost a lot more money than we were really hoping for. Well, with this, you can just test your strategy without using real money, see how it goes, and only when you're pretty confident with it, then you turn to the real markets, and then you can start to apply your real money to it. And combining all of this, you will save your sanity, because we've all been there testing and testing a strategy for hours and hours and hours, or weeks and weeks, or months and months, and then it just doesn't work out, and we kind of feel like we're going a little bit crazy. And again, the money lost in the meantime can make you feel a bit crazy. And also, we've all been there as well with a strategy idea, and we're thinking, does this work? And you're trying to play it over and over in your head, and then you're waiting around for those matches where you can try it on. Well, again, as soon as you get that idea, bring up the simulator, give it a go, and you're going to find that out straight away. And as we know, most of the time, our strategy ideas aren't actually very good, are they? So, as said, it will save your sanity, that is for sure. But anyway, click the link in the description, just get your email down, and you're going to get more information in your inbox And then you can go from there. You can go from there. It's as simple as that. But if you didn't, as mentioned, if you didn't see the video where we were doing mini tests of strategies using the simulator, then I think that video should be on the screen right now. So if you haven't seen it, click through. You're going to see the simulator in action for yourself so you can get a good idea of how it works. Go grab a nice cold beer, and I will see you in that next video.